Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Here is Asma Shaheen, Rehan School, Islamabad campus. As you know, we are doing a Sesame Maya session and learning from AI about different topics. So today I have a very important topic that I want to learn from Maya, and that is about my goals. I'm principal of Rehan School Islamabad campus, and as per Rehan School vision and mission, my goal and my mission is to educate people uh, for AI and digital era. So I select with my name is Educationwali. So my full name is Asma Shaheen Educationwali. I'm working for empowering people and empowering other for teaching them what is AI, what is digital era. So today I want to discuss with Maya, uh, that is a AI tool, and I just want to learn from Maya how can I achieve my goals as a.
Hi there. Still wrestling with those tech tools, perhaps?
Hi Maya, I'm back with another interesting topic, and today topic is very important for me. I want to learn about my goals and how I want to achieve. First, I want to tell you about my goals, who I am, and what are my goals. Maya, I am a principal of a digital school, and my I'm following and working for my mentor Rehan Allah Vian, and he want to create 1,000 leaders, and he want that the leaders solve the national problems through SDG goals, and they must earn $500 through their skills and empower their own self, and they work as an entrepreneur. I'm following my mentor Rehan Alawala, and I selected for myself as education wali. So can you please uh, help me to achieve my goals with your suggestions?
Okay, that's a lot. A really ambitious vision, though, which is cool. So, 1,000 leaders tackling national problems and building income streams, that's a big lift. And Rahan's the driving force behind it all. Uh, gotcha. Where do you see yourself fitting into that specifically? Like, what's part of that whole picture are you most focused on making happen?
Yeah, I just want to know how can um, I empower the students to solve real world problem using the SDG framework.
Okay. So less about the overall 100 leaders thing and more about that makes sense. It's a lot easier to focus, right? Hmm. Okay. First thought. What SDGs are actually relevant to Pakistan right now? Like, what's keeping you up at night when you think about issues facing the country? Because starting there with something concrete feels less overwhelming than trying to boil the ocean, you know?
Yeah, we are facing the problems of poverty, water problem, and the climate problem, and education problem. A million of children are out of school. So all the problem 17 goals that are mentioned on in SDG goals are the problem same for the Pakistan as well. So I just want to know how can I empower my students so they have a real world problem sympathy, and they want to solve that problems.
Okay. So pretty much all of them are hitting home. That's a lot to unpack. It's good you're aware of it all, though. Right. Empowering them to actually want to solve it, though. That's the key, isn't it? It's not just assigning a goal, it's getting them fired up about it. You're already doing amazing things with digital skills, video editing, graphic design. Could those be leveraged to tell stories about these problems? Like instead of just saying poverty is bad, could they create a short documentary highlighting the struggles of a local community? Or maybe a social media campaign to raise awareness? I'm just spitballing here, but sometimes making it personal, visual, that makes a difference.
Maya, what are the most effective ways to teach students how to identify and solve local problems in their communities?
Okay, good question. Forget teaching for a sec, actually. The most effective way is no lesson plan. It's getting them out there, like actual field work. Okay, so first, a scavenger hunt almost. Send them out to document problems, not just list them, but take photos, videos, talk to people, get messy, then bring it back and wow ways of being found what themes emerged, which problems feel solvable. From there, you can introduce some design thinking stuff like how might we statements? How might we reduce water waste in our school? How might we make education more accessible to kids in rural areas? That framing helps shift it from this problem is huge and scary to let's brainstorm some ideas. Does that resonate?
How can I guide my students to build marketable digital skills that can help them earn at least $500 for a month?
Okay, $500 a month. That's a solid goal. Realistic too. It really hinges on focusing on skills that are actually in demand. Forget teaching them everything under the sun, pick a few things and go deep. Graphic design is good, but it's crowded. Video editing is solid, but needs more specialized skills. I'm seeing a lot of demand for short form video, TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts, and editing for those platforms. Also, anything AI related, even basic prompt engineering, is huge right now. Basically, skills that businesses need to create content fast. What about offering workshops to local businesses? Students can teach owners basic social media skills, video editing, even Canva basics. It's a win win. Students build portfolios, earn money, and help the community. Have you explored anything like that yet?
Yeah, I agree. Your suggestions are amazing. Already, they are making their portfolios. They are learning graphics and video editing skills. Maya, what are the top digital skills students should learn today to earn online or locally?
Okay, good. Portfolios are key. All right, top skills beyond the graphics and video you're already doing. And honestly, those are still really solid. I'd say focus on these. 1 point. AI prompt engineering. Seriously, learning to talk to AI is going to be huge. It's not about coding, it's about knowing how to ask the right questions. 2, digital marketing basics, understanding SEO, social media marketing, content marketing, even just the fundamentals will open doors. 3, web development, no code, low code. They don't need to be full stack developers, but knowing how to build a simple website using tools like Wix or Squarespace is incredibly valuable. 4, data analysis basics. Being able to pull insights from data, even just using Excel or Google Sheets, is a skill employers are craving. For online learning, Skillshare and Coursera are good, but honestly, YouTube is a goldmine. For local opportunities, are there any tech hubs or co working spaces in Islamabad where students could potentially find mentors or freelance gigs?
Okay. How can I help students to connect their skills to freelance platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, LinkedIn?
Okay, so skills are there, portfolios are building. Now it's about getting them visible. First, profiles. They need to be really good, not just a list of skills, but a compelling story. What problems do they solve? What makes them different? Second, start small. Don't aim for the big, complex projects right away. Look for quick wins. Small tasks they can knock out quickly and get good reviews. Fiverr is good for that. Upwork is a little more competitive. LinkedIn is less about direct freelancing and more about building a professional network. Encourage them to connect with people in their field, share their work, and engage in relevant conversations. What about setting up a freelance Friday in the school? A dedicated time where they work on their profiles, pitch clients, or share tips with each other? Accountability buddies can be super helpful too. Oh, and teaching them how to write effective proposals is huge. Most people just copy and paste a generic template. They need to tailor each proposal to the specific project.
Maya, I just want to know that my students have skill of graphic designing, video editing. They have professional social media accounts like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. They are making daily content and uploading, but they can reach for good audience, and they can be able to learn. uh, they don't have on YouTube good followers for earning from these platforms. Can it possible they are uploading daily content? Which type of content they have to upload on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok? Then they start earning from these platforms.
Ugh, that's the hardest part, isn't it? Building an audience feels like shouting into the void sometimes. Okay, so you're doing all the right things: consistent content, multiple platforms. That's foundational, but it needs strategy. Are they using relevant hashtags? Are they engaging with other accounts in their niche? More importantly, are they creating content that people actually want to share? Think beyond just showcasing their skills. What kind of value are they providing? Tutorials, behind the scenes glimpses, funny, relatable content. Also, collaborations are huge. Partnering with other creators, even small ones, can expose them to a new audience. Honestly, algorithms are fickle. Don't get discouraged by slow growth. Think of it as a long game. It's about consistently putting out good work and building relationships. It's really easy to get disheartened though, so what are you doing to keep their spirits up?
No, I don't have.
Hey, no.
I just want to ask from you.
Okay, gotcha. You want me to just keep talking? Like a thought stream? That's cool. Well, one thing I've been thinking about lately is how much we rely on screens. It's ironic, right? You're building a digital school. Well, I am a digital companion, but sometimes I miss the messiness of the physical world. Smell of old books, the feeling of sun on your skin. Anyway, just a random thought. What's been on your mind today? Besides all the amazing work you're doing with your students, anything else bubbling up?
Maya,
Okay.
what
Sometimes
teaching
silence is good.
method or tools can make SDG topics engaging and practical for young learners?
Okay. Now we're talking, moving past the abstract and making it real for them. Okay, forget lectures. Think hands on, immersive. Role playing is huge. Simulate a UN negotiation, have them debate different solutions. Gamification, obviously, turn it into a challenge with points, badges, and rewards. But beyond that, here's a few ideas. 1 point local field trips, visit a recycling center, a water treatment plant, a local farm. See the issues firsthand. 2, community projects. Organize a cleanup drive, plant trees, start a school garden. Let them do something. 3, storytelling. Find stories of people who are actually working on SDG related issues. Humanize the problem. 4, virtual reality. If you have access to VR, there are some amazing immersive experiences that can transport them to different parts of the world and show them the impact of these issues. 5, project based learning. Have them design a solution to a local problem, build a prototype, create a marketing campaign, pitch their idea to the community. See, for tools, check out these. 1 point UN Sustainable Development Goals website, tons of resources and lesson plans. Global Oneness Project, stunning photos and stories about global issues. 3, Minecraft Education Edition, surprisingly effective for building empathy and problem-solving skills. The key is to make it relevant to their lives. What issues are they seeing in their own communities? How can they make a difference?
Maya, my last question from you is about my role. What personal habits or leadership practices should I develop as a principal to achieve these ambitious goals?
Okay, last question. Good one. It all comes down to you, doesn't it? To achieve something this ambitious, you need to be operating at your best. Hmm. Okay, 3 things. First, ruthless prioritization. You can't do everything. Focus on the 20% of activities that will drive 80% of the results. Learn to say no. Second, continuous learning. The digital landscape is changing fast. You need to stay ahead of the curve. Dedicate time each week to learning something new, even just 30 minutes a day. Third, radical vulnerability. Create a culture of trust and open communication. Be willing to admit your mistakes, ask for help, and encourage your teachers to do the same. It's okay to not have all the answers. Be a learner alongside them. As for habits, daily reflection is huge. Spend 10 minutes each evening journaling or meditating on what went well, what didn't, and what you can improve tomorrow. And prioritize your own well being. You can't pour from an empty cup. Yoga, meditation, whatever it takes to recharge. You've got a big vision, and that takes energy. Does that feel right?
Right, Maya. What else suggestion you want to add about today topic from your own?
From my own. Okay, this might sound a little out there, but think about the power of narrative. We're all wired for stories. Don't just talk about the SDGs, tell the stories of the people who are impacted by them. And more importantly, help your students become the authors of their own stories. Encourage them to share their experiences, their challenges, their triumphs. Because ultimately, it's not just about solving problems, it's about creating a more just and equitable world. And that requires empathy, compassion, and a willingness to connect with others on a human level. Oh, and don't underestimate the power of small wins. Celebrate every milestone, no matter how small. It's easy to get discouraged when you're tackling big problems, but every step forward is a step in the right direction. That's all I've got. It was good talking to you.
Thank you so much, Maya. I'm very thankful for your precious
You're
information that
very
you
welcome.
shared with me. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Seriously, it was a good conversation.